Aries, how you doing? So the messages that I'm getting for a start are exactly the same that just came up in the Cancerian or the Life Path 7 reading. The Faja. Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? But then there's also an energy of fat bastard. Is that you? So it's from the film. For a lot of you, you might be on a diet, all this kind of stuff, so on and so forth. And it's exactly the same that came through the Cancerian reading. Sorry if that seemed very blurtatious, but it was to do with diets and so on and so forth, and it's just come up as the same as the Cancerian or Life Path 7. So it's pretty much going on a diet, rising up, back on my feet, took my chances, and now I'm back up on my feet. I'm now rising up, Leo/Aquarian. And I'm now literally walking again, 5:25 in the Monday morning, lying in my bed, now bedside manner, something to do with around bad manners, something to do around rapping or rhyming, okay, slang, music, mixing, mastering. Same messages that was in Cancerian or Life Path 7s. And then there was also an energy of now I'm back up on my feet, I'm rising up, doing walking, running, treadmill, on a diet, so on and so forth, going out quite a lot, travelling quite a lot. Back up on my feet, I was ill or something to do around a hospital, doctor's, nurse, nursing degree, going to college or school. School of Rock, Jack Black, Jack, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. School of Rock, Pisces was in the energy, sorry. And then it's the same, sorry, but it's exactly the same messages as what Cancerians are. So if you're interested, just watch the beginning of the Cancer reading because you came up in that, Aries. So Aries, Scorpio, Life Path 4. When I read in numerology, it means that Scorpio and Aries, they're both 4s, major arcana. Okay, so say if you're thinking, well, I'm an Aries, but I don't have any Cancerian in my chart. Okay, but the other, it's just there. Okay, but Aries, let's see what they've got for the next 48 hours, please. For the next 48 hours for Aries, what they got coming up, please. So 3 of Wands, Pisces, this is weight, this is health, okay, needing to open up, but it's always my weight card, holding water retention, could be something in the feet or the legs, swelling of the feet or the legs, or there is something to do around healthy, unhealthy kind of attachment to food or alcohol, drink, drugs, anything also within 4, within the 9 here. There's researching, looking for an answer, okay. There's this wanting to go out, 3 of Wands, needing to know about my weight also, or how long have I been waiting for my love life to turn up. Let's see, Aries, what they got going on, please, this week. So there you go, there's health again, 9. Virgo, you could be Life Path 9 or Virgo, you got Virgo very prominent in one's chart. Your love life is here, Pisces is more than likely here also. Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. If it's a Scorpio, it would be Aries because it would be 4. In love, well, I don't know whether you're in love with, or it's just because there's a metaphysical connection that's possible here, or possible, or Camtasia. 3 here, Pisces energy here, but it's more of a metaphysical connection because someone's single. They're single, but they've got their eye on someone here, looking at someone to see if they're single or they know that they are here. Now, if you're in a coupled relationship and you are actually in a relationship, it's more to do with your health here, okay? Health concern. Could be stern, could be pudgy. Let's see. Aries. What they got coming up, please, for Aries for the next 48. So you got the High Priestess and the 9 of Wands. So there is controlled environment. There's more than likely not speaking to someone. This is also ghosting. This is pretty much what I said in the Cancer and the Life Path 7, something that I have to work on presently myself. Okay, because it's sabotage. It's giving up before I've even finished something. Okay, it's single energy, wanting to work on unless someone's already in a relationship here and there's a third party. If it is, it's because someone's working on this energy either on their own or with someone else. And that might be what's hidden. Is that there's a soulmate here that's single, that is attracted to a person that may be with someone else, being ghosted because they're working on their triggers and their mirrors with someone. You can't work on these on your own, that's the trouble. When you have to be with someone to work on the energy of not ghosting them and giving up before the ghost is good. It's Elijah. Okay, but what I was going through the readings, me having Aries in my chart 3 or 4 times with Scorpio as well, is the same message that came up through Cancer. It's about staying put, okay, and working on it instead of quitting, leaving and ghosting. It's okay, there are certain things that are being told to me. Do I want to listen to them? Am I prepared to take that on and work on the energy of ghosting and sabotage, right? Diet, do really well for a week, give up. go back to the way I was before, start the hell loop again. Smoking, stop smoking, give it a week, start again, go back to the hell loop again. In a relationship, things get a little bit heavy-handed. I start feeling like I'm triggered and mirrored and there's aggression. What do? Quit and leave and go. Don't complete the cycle. Move on to another one with Michael, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Don't complete the cycle. 9. Never completed it. I always keep running and ghosting and not staying put long enough to work on what that is with that person. I'm too easily to give up and sabotage it and walk off and forget it and start again. It is the same as a dire and a bad relationship with parents, family, children, husband, wife, mother, father, actual just relationship. Okay, it's when the tough gets going and I start noticing things about myself, instead of looking at it and staying put, I just fuck off and ghost people and leave them and then just wonder, So it's like this energy. Now, if there is a third party, it's because they're already working on that with a soulmate. 2s are also like soulmate energies, right? So it's like this, I'm ghosting, I'm not speaking to someone, I've blocked them out of my life, I'm not speaking to them anymore, blah, blah, blah. They've ghosted me, they're not come back, I'm single, I'm on my own. They wasn't prepared to work on it, and why do they come back? Why? That's retrograde. That also means because the person does love you, they do have a connection with you. It just depends on how long that time gap has been. If it's been any longer than, like, say, 6 months, you've got to give it up and stop waiting. Because some people wait 6 years and they haven't even spoke to the person. That's too long. That never is going to happen. You've got to move on from that energy there. Okay, but as it stands, okay, if you've had or got someone that ghosts, doesn't speak, doesn't talk, or doesn't want to, okay, it's what they're working on. Okay, don't forget, you cannot work on a trigger or a mirror or rejection or abandonment when you are on your own. You have to be with someone to work on that. If not, you avoid. If you avoid, you run into another one that shows you the same energy of avoidance. Okay, so 9s are about avoiding energies because I don't want to listen, I don't want to know. Okay, you can't hurt my feelings, I'm protecting them. I think you're a narcissist, I think you're trying to control my life. You think that I'm controlling yours, I'm controlling you, but really it's fate, it's destiny that controls you. It's preordained, right? So when people come back from the past, they set off a trigger, okay, because they're supposed to come back because the soulmate needs to work on the energy, but they get skittish, they run off and they abandon and they go because they're avoiding what is being told to them or shown them about quitting things before it starts. It's like a manifestation of love, or whichever way around it is. It turns up, someone says that they love the person, but they have abandonment issues where they run and they go because they don't want to, because it can also be aggressive behavior. Okay, like I don't like you telling me what to do. I don't like being controlled. I like to feel like I'm in control of my own life, not that someone else in my life is in control of my own life. I need to take back control of my own, and then when I have, I might realise that I'm too masculine and need to let people in to care about me. But I'm been so used to doing it on my own that now it's difficult to have a connection with someone because I have to do the opposite. I actually have to let someone in that wants to love me, but they complain and they moan and they ghost and they scatter. But that's what you're working on. That's your karmic energy. That's what you've been designated to work on, is this energy. Okay, now like I said, if people ghost people and they leave, that's either for a few reasons. One, that they might have reconciled with an ex and they've gone back to their ex to do that. Or 2, there just really wasn't enough chemistry and a connection for them to stay around. Okay, but if a person keeps coming round, there is a reason for that. It's because the connection keeps you tethered to the energy to learn both about what that is, about the masculine's energy or the feminine's that leave before the energy comes. A manifestation, when it comes in a great force of energy. It means that something is about to happen. Okay, when it normally means it's about to happen is a full-time commitment, or an argument is about to happen, or someone's going to get aggressive and I'm going to start noticing that it's coming because I'm learning to be an empath. When I'm empathic, I feel energy and I feel it coming, and when it does, and it's the wrath energy, then someone could be in the RAF or in the army now, but this came up in the Cancerian reading. Okay, this is like PTSD trauma from people in the army, the RAF, the Marines, so on and so forth. Or was, but it's an energy that is here, but it requires working on. You can't do it on your own. Instead of ghosting and running and leaving, I can't tell you guys, tell your masculine energy to do this if they don't want to. They have to come to terms to understand what that is, that they do that, to stop doing it. Okay, I need to stay around long enough to see what happens after the energy of aggression. Okay, or people that get aggressive. You get people that go internally aggressive, they take it out on themselves, like me. And some people, they get externally angry and they take it out on others. Okay. That's kind of what I've got. I haven't given you a message because I can only really do advice through this reading here, Aries, because I'm not picking up on too much that's happening. So why is the Three of Wands here for Aries? Why is the Three of Wands here for Aries? Is an Ace of Wands. So there is an opportunity. There's still an energy of waiting. Like, I'm just waiting for another go around with this person. Might be a one-night stand. What's the Nine of Wands? Nine of Cups. Why does Aries have the Nine of Cups? It's an Empress. 3. Possible Piscean or Life Path 3. With a child or a Capricorn energy. There is overindulgent energy here. Maybe sex, maybe talking. A lot of energy that's coming around codependency of drink, alcohol, drugs, maybe a toxic mum that's also showing this person situations within their karmic energy about abandonment issues. Because that would mean that if they don't get on with their mother, and that's very toxic, okay, they don't stay around long enough listening to their mother of the needs that the mother wants. I need to keep telling you and showing you how to respect me. Okay, but you haven't got any respect because you don't respect me. But I don't want telling. 4, Scorpio, Aries maybe. I don't want telling. You don't need to tell me, blah, blah, blah. I can do it myself. Okay, do it yourself. But you're still avoiding me. Yeah, but I don't like you telling me what to do, Dave. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to show you that. Women are like that, Dave. Sorry, but like men and women are different. Okay, they have hormones and they moan and they complain. Men normally, well, the ones I know don't actually complain and moan. They just put up with it or they fuck off. Okay, one or the other. I can't be doing my listening to you keep fucking complaining to me, so I'm going. Okay, or, you know, keep complaining to me, but it's not getting anywhere. Okay. So what's the Nine of Wands here? 9 of Pentacles for the Moon. Because you keep hiding your feelings from me. You're not expressing your feelings. But I'm a guy. I don't do that. You're a female. That's what you want. Right? Yeah, but why can't you attend to them a little bit more? Be more bothered about what I'm going through. I'm a woman. Okay? I'm an independent woman that has to pay bills, look after a child, blah, blah, blah. You don't see how hard it is for me. My bills, the money is building up and I'm fucking stressed out. I go to work and I'm fed up. And then you come home and you don't support me. You don't support my emotional need. Okay, but I'm masculine. Right, so you go through this. I've got my own shit to deal with. I don't really need to deal with your shit. Yeah, but that means that you're not really bothered about me then, is it? You don't really want to hear about my day or how stressful that is about my day, do you, Colin? And then you're kind of like, well, no, not really. You could be a grass. Right, but like there's this whoops, that one slipped out. But like there's an energy here of the Moon of you don't support my emotional need. I need you to tend to my emotions a little bit more. Okay, there's a difference between men and masculine energies and female energies. Yeah, but you do want looking after. Okay, I need to look after you. I need to make you aware of the things that you're doing wrong. I don't need that. I can look after myself. Oh no, you can't. Says a mother to the child, and then says the child to the relationship. I can do this yourself. No, you can't. I'll do it all for you. Don't you worry, pet. I'll do all of these things for you. I just need you to respect me by doing the things that I'm doing for you, but you didn't ask for it. No, so what you're doing, taking over and doing it for you. Yeah, but I don't need you to do that for me. Hello, relationship. Everything's already been done for you all the life. You've got a silver spoon in your mouth. You've never really had to do much for what you've got. Resentment from ex or partner because you don't do anything yourself. You've got to learn to do it yourself. Why are you such a selfish prick? right? So the energy here is very confusing from the mother to the child to their relationship here. It's genetic energy. This is a reading here that is representing learning by the mother and the toxicity of an ex or a mum that is passed on to the relationship of someone that's single, that is like, has a bad toxic connection maybe with their mum, okay, that then leads to a situation that goes on in their environment energy of grief, okay, because I can't let go. I can't let in and let go. It's always missing one thing. I'm missing my mum, I'm missing my father, I'm missing my dad. Or what is it that I'm missing about this relationship? What makes this keep happening? Okay, why do we keep going full circle and we go through a hell loop and we do the same thing? So it's like I said in astrology and numerology. These pieces of the pie and the puzzle that go through your chakras are time. They're a clock, and they all tick in and out of sequences of, this one goes faster, that's called Mercury. Okay, this one's another planet and it goes a hell of a lot slower. This one's a lot slower, and this one's, slower than that. And they all go outwardly from the sun, okay, which is a star, right? So when they tick, they go around a lot quicker. This is Mercury retrograde. Did you learn anything? Yes, I left them. Okay, go on to the next house, star sign, planet, numerology. Okay, now retrogrades come back around. We've gone through this one again, where the times come back around when we're going for a new hell loop. Okay, what did you learn this time? Okay, I left you, I abandoned you. Okay, are you going to do it this time? Don't know, only time will tell. Hits another house, you've fucked off again, we've argued, you've quit, you've run. Okay, now we need to wait back until the planets align, where I come back and go to phase 2 of the time sequence. Phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, phase 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Pisces, 1. Okay, so we go through the houses, 12, 12, 12, but that's why you pick up on synchronicities. This is on the fucking teaching tier, Dave. Why am I going over it? It's here. It's understanding that kind of stuff, right? It's realizing that when I come back around to an energy and I get triggered and mirrored, I can't do this on my own. I need someone to trigger me, to motivate me, to do it for me, to help me with it. Can't do it on my own, okay? Codependent, independent, but I've been on my own for so long. What do I need to do? Let someone in. The opposite to what time's linear. You get the same but the opposite sometimes. You can lead up to so much masculinity that you were feminine and you become the runner, and then you need to slow down and stop and actually let someone in. Right? I told you guys, your life path number will be one way until you're about 30, and then when you're about 30, your life path number will change the vibration of the other side of it. So because I'm a 7, when I was a life path 7 as a kid, I used to chase people down all the fucking time. Stalk, hunt, fucking make people want me in friendships, relationships. Always like very codependent on my mother, always chasing her down, wanting to know where she is, where she's going, everything else. Relationships, friendships. Why don't you want anything to do with me? Why do I have to keep contacting you all the time? 30 years old, 7 turns the other way around. Stop keep wanting my attention, Mum. I'm sick to fucking death of it. Why do you keep always worrying about me? I don't need you to worry about me. I keep going in my own direction and you keep coming at me. Why? Because you did that to me when you were a kid. Karma comes back around. Relationship. Why did I keep chasing someone down for fuck knows ages through my first twin flame? Okay, and then all of a sudden I'm with my partner, but I'm the one that actually runs from the responsibility of that one, and they keep chasing me down, and I keep running in the opposite direction, but then I go full circle and come back. Right? Do you get it? It's like one of those, it's a hell loop. It's a meaning that your free will really isn't. This is how you learn about free will, Aries. Sorry if I'm just doing an advice reading, but that's what it is at the moment. Okay, free will. Okay, I'm going to do something. I'm going to quit smoking. Brilliant. Free will. Great. Got past a week. I really fancy a cigarette. I had a cigarette. What did you do? Your free will was taken from you and you went back to the start to do it again. You can have free will. You can choose a path, but if it isn't the right one, the lesson comes back around again. Dieting, drinking, smoking, wait. Relationships, breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. Argue, not argue, argue, not argue. Reconcile, 6 months break, 2 months break, 3 months break, here we go again. Right? Free will. Your free will choice is what you act upon then and then. But if it is meant to be, which it is because it's preordained, it comes back around to show you free will. Retrograde. Right? So I took a choice. I've got free will. I can do what the fuck I want. Great, there it is, free will. But if that's the wrong move, says Spirit, we'll soon show you that you made the wrong one. But why would you do that, Spirit? You're narcissistic. Yeah, that's what we're showing you about controlled behaviour. Your own. But why? Because I'm 3 years old and I'm going through the fucking Y stages. Right? Back around again. Free will. Well, I did have a free will choice and I took it, but it was the wrong one. So now I have to start again. Choose a path. 1, 2, 3. What do you want to do? Right, I'll choose. Bam, there you go. Is it the right one? Well, you'll soon find out. Right? Y'all get it? So what's the Queen of Cups? See? 7. It's just what I was talking about. It's energy that's coming up for you. Life path 7, Cancerian. Now, if this isn't your relationship, it's a difficult energy of a parent. Your energy swaps. Right? You can have a really good time with a partner, but the family relationship goes to absolute poppycock nonsense shit. Goes to fail. Bam, there's your karmic energy. Okay, now I've reconciled with my mum or my father, and now we seem to be getting on for a week. But then all of a sudden my fucking partner starts going schizophrenic and lunatic. And then why am I getting it from that angle then? Because karmic energy is something that you can't see or get rid of. Right? It just comes in different forms and shapes and sizes of people. Okay? Who they are your soul groups. That show you energy of all doing work on someone, David. Yeah, right? So you've got this mixed up energy that I can't figure out if this is a relationship or a parenting thing. What's the High Priestess for? 3, Pisces, Star, Aquarius, 9 of Wands, 8 and 6. Some of you are working on this, maybe with a Leo, a Gemini, a Capricorn. That could be someone that's also ghosted someone because they have left and they've gone back somewhere. Okay, because you've got 3, 7 and 3 here. Okay, so there's an energy of keep going backwards and forwards through my hell loop with either parenting or relationship. Or they go from one person to the next person to the next person to the next person, working on their abandonment issues. Okay, their self-sabotage. Okay, but don't forget feminine energies. If you're feminine, you're also a part to play in that of whatever comes from your energy too. Okay, because energy is diplomatic. That's why we have Libra, right? Here, choices. Okay, are you the adversary? Are you the one that triggers the person off and then they run and they abandon and they ghost? Are you the one that has aggression problems and you complain and moan of why that triggers off a person? Too aggressive, you know. There's energy, okay, it needs to be recognised by both partners, but there is reconciliation, there is talking and there is working on this energy here, okay, depending on if you're in a third party. If you're in a third party and it's metaphysical, I can't tell you if that's true, okay, because there's an energy of here of someone working on this with a person, okay, and they're working on this being ghosted and abandoned and everything else, and learning to talk their way through what goes on when it goes on, to notice it when it's going on, to not leave, to not go anywhere, okay? That's why that 4 came up here in the other reading, where I said watch Cancerian reading. There it is. 7, life path 7, Cancerian. 7 energy, okay, card 7. In the other reading, there was a 4 of Pentacles. It said it could be Scorpio, Aries. It's a water sign. It could be Scorpio, Aries, right? That's why we've got that. Same place that Cancerian was in that reading. So watch that one, okay, and you'll see the representation of pattern of behaviour of whether this is going to play out through parents or relationship or both. Because there's energy of like not telling everybody as well that someone may have reconciled. They may have got with someone and they've reconciled, come back into someone's life for a relationship that was single, and then this is kind of going on, They're looking forward to the future, traveling and going out. But what they're not doing is telling the public. They're not telling the... This is like me and on here. I'm not telling you guys fuck all anymore about my relationships. Okay, but my relationship or a lot to do with it. Okay, I'm trying to stop doing all of that. So this is not telling children, family, parents, people, public, not putting it out under the general public. This is like someone being in a relationship maybe with someone or reconciled with them, but their status says single. But they're working on something with someone here. So this is like online, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. This is covering something up and not telling the whole world about what's going on in my life. I'm private. I don't want people to know what's going on inside it. So be very careful when you come around me, because I'll probably tell you, which is what I have. Someone's talking, they're moving on with their life, they're moving forward, they're trying to work through these triggers or mirrors. Now, if that isn't happening now, it's about to. And if it is happening now, this is a progression of what's going on through your energy over the next 48 hours. Working on the triggers and mirrors, communicating, talking, working on the fears of rejection and abandonment. Okay? So that's what I've got so far. Now, if that message didn't relate to you at all, or it did a little bit, you might want to join Patreon. Patreon is where your full weekly reading is, but they are about 2 weekly readings because there's a lot of cards there, so they can span over the period of 2 weeks. Could be dealing with a Gemini and a Capricorn. Gemini, Capricorn, the lovers. Sagittarius or Taurus. So yeah, if you want the full reading, you will need silver tier or gold tier. That is over on Patreon, link provided below. But I also channel deceased loved ones, and I also give messages for people with tarot cards if you have joined. If you joined and you say, hello, my name's Dave, whatever, okay, Trevor, and this is my question when I'm live. Steve, can you answer it? I go for it, yes, or I will, blah, blah, blah. There's your question next. But you'll need to join. It's $2 or $3. It's very cheap to say that you get deceased loved ones and also card readings. And there's other stuff over there as well if you take a look. So thanks very much, guys. Really do appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.